fiery address to the National Rifle Association, NRA, in Dallas, Texas, former President Donald Trump delivered a scathing critique of President Joe Biden, using expletives to brand him full of bullshit and the worst president in the history of our country. Trump, who is embroiled in multiple legal controversies, including a criminal trial over hush money payments and accusations of election interference, suggested that Biden would face the electric chair if he were a Republican, highlighting the extreme polarization in American politics. While Trump rallied his base, Biden was in Georgia, working to shore up African American support, a demographic that played a pivotal role in his narrow 2020 victory in the state. Despite his efforts, including scheduled appearances at Morehouse College and an NAACP event in Detroit, recent polls hinted at a decline in black voter support for Biden. The president responded to Trump's vitriol by labeling his predecessor unhinged and accused him of seeking revenge rather than a sincere interest in leading the nation. The political climate remains fraught with tension as the NRA, a powerful ally of Trump, continues to resist firearm restrictions despite America's soaring gun violence. Meanwhile, the Biden administration has taken steps to tighten control on gun sales and advocated for the reinstatement of an assault weapons ban. As the battle for the House intensifies, Senate Republicans, like Senator Kevin Cramer, Republican North Dakota, view Trump's influence as crucial for their success in the upcoming November elections, with the House's future appearing particularly susceptible to national trends. Conversely, Democrats are cautiously optimistic, drawing encouragement from their fundraising advantage and the GOP's internal struggles. Democratic Senators Peter Welch, Democrat Vermont, and Ben Ray Lujan, Democrat New Mexico, remain hopeful, reflecting on their 2018 midterm gains and banking on Republican dysfunction to work in their favor. The electoral outlook is further complicated by redistricting, which has favored Republicans, particularly in states like North Carolina. With the Cook Political Report indicating a close race for control of the House, the outcome may hinge on Trump's electoral performance and the redistricting impact. Amidst this political turmoil, the U.S. Supreme Court finds itself under scrutiny. An incident involving an upside-down flag, a signal of distress, flown over Justice Samuel Alito's home has sparked debate over the court's perceived partisanship and lack of stringent ethical guidelines. While Justice Alito attributes the act to a personal dispute, the symbolism, associated with various protest movements and anti-government sentiment, raises questions about the impartiality of the nation's highest court. Calls for ethical reform have intensified, with figures like Senate Judiciary Chairman Dick Durbin and House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries urging justices like Alito to recuse themselves from Trump-related cases. The Supreme Court's public trust has plummeted following controversial decisions and reports of undisclosed trips and gifts to justices. The recent overturning of Roe v. Wade, authored by Justice Alito, has only deepened concerns over potential conflicts of interest, particularly as his wife's actions have become a subject of public controversy. Experts in judicial ethics, such as Stephen Gillis and Charles Gay, emphasize the critical need for justices to remain impartial and avoid any appearance of bias. Yet, without a mechanism to sanction Supreme Court justices for ethical breaches, the integrity of the judiciary lies in a precarious balance, with historical precedents like the resignation of Justice Abe Fortas and the impeachment of Justice Samuel Chase serving as rare examples of accountability. As the political and judicial landscapes converge in a storm of controversy and competition, the nation's attention is fixed on the unfolding drama that will undoubtedly shape the upcoming elections and the future of American governance.